9 o'clock at night, Joseph.
Yes.
What did you get? You guys ready for the big reveal? In 3, 2, 1. All right, I got 2 things. One, it's getting way too dark too soon already, which I do not love. I know it's one of your favorite times of the year.
I like the temperatures and the grow conditions, I'm gonna say, for grass. I just think the grass looks the best here in the Northeast right around this time of year.
But number 2, the surprise in the trailer. All I have to say is DLT Lawn Care will be so proud.
All I gotta say is, woo, bad boys.
What is up, YouTube? Okay, you saw the intro. We got the new Bad Boy, and now it is time to put it to the test. We are going mowing, and we are going to see which one is the better mower. All right, there she is. It has been quite the switch in weather in New Hampshire. It started off real nice this summer, and now it's not even September, and I think we're in fall. It's been raining a bunch. It's like in the 60s, low 70s, and New Hampshire doesn't know. New Hampshire doesn't know. All right, let's see if we can get some mowing done in the rain. So today we're gonna do the Bad Boy Maverick versus the Toro Titan. Joe, are you excited for this?
Yep. Head-to-head challenge here. I mean,
Bad Boys. We get to run into each other?
Bad Boy's got the advantage.
Why?
Because you're running.
The operator.
Oh.
If you want to see straight stripes, it's not the Bad Boys. Or it's not the Toro's fault that they're crooked.
You ready to go?
I am.
Ready to put it at me, not you, Joey.
She did?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Okay,
now
let's
she's
go.
talking to you.
If you guys are YouTube lovers and you like the landscape content, go find our buddy DLT Lawn Care. Because of his videos, that was definitely a help for us to consider the Bad Boy. He is a Bad Boy lover, a lifer. He has tons of videos all about them, demoing them. He has them, so go check him out.
Have they even seen it yet?
Yeah.
Oh, they have. Oh my God.
Really? That's how we're gonna start today.
It's not warm yet. Once it warms
It's not.
up,
It's too cold in New Hampshire today.
yeah, let's follow us.
Oh, I hit the trail.
He was trying to be so.
We hit a car or something.
There. First
Nailed
try.
it.
First try.
3 times later. 3rd time's the charm.
Wait, are you using the Toro?
Did Harvey just ask if he could run the brand new mower? He's funny. This isn't the best grass to try it on. It's all just kind of junk grass. I mean, it is throwing some stripes down. God, I can't talk. I gotta drink more coffee. It is throwing a little bit, but there wasn't a lot of growth. It's not great grass, so it's not a great first example. But I guess then again it is, because it's not great grass or a great scenario, and it's still cutting it great. So I'm excited to see it on some better accounts, and see just how good this thing can make the grass look. Joe is just cruising. He loves this thing. Look at these skies. Oh, they're so gray and dark, and ooh, I think I just felt some raindrops actually. All right, we're gonna sneak down to this other end and see how the Toro's doing. Look at that. Not too shabby, huh? All right, Joe's almost done. We're gonna line these mowers up and put them side by side and see who wins. Harvey, who do you think's gonna win?
Joey.
I think Joey might win, but let's see by how much. All right, so we're gonna go blades on.
Blades on. He's gonna put his shoe block down because he's spraying towards me, but it doesn't matter because he's only gonna be there for a second.
So blades down, full throttle.
You're gonna tell us to go?
Yeah, I'll tell you. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. I think by a mile. Harvey's like trying to push harder and it's not going faster. 1, 2, 3. Harvey does not look like he's enjoying this. I don't think he likes losing. Harvey, you do not look like you're having fun with this.
I lost.
He doesn't like losing. Well, this is good to see them side by side. Obviously, the Maverick, you like sit up way more than you do, and I wonder if that has something to do with the suspension.
Yeah, I think the suspension has a lot.
It's a little more beefier.
And I'll tell you, that is the like selling point for me for this. These are essentially no, they could be closer. That could be the HD, but in same defense, if this was the HD, it would be even faster because it'd have the 3,400 pumps. This has 3,200 pumps. That has 28, but the Titan Max, I should say, has 3,400. So if these were both the next step up, the transmissions would be the same, but this would still have the one up because not only does the Maverick have the suspension, the Maverick HD has a suspension seat.
Okay.
So, like, I can't even imagine.
With
This is so smooth, and not only going that speed, but you see how much we're bouncing around?
Dude, you were pulling wheelies.
It doesn't bother me one bit, and I don't like sit-downs for that very reason.
Right.
I'm old and my back hurts.
Now, when it comes to price, do you recall, we've had the Toro for a year, do you recall what we paid for that?
That was like just over 6, I think 62. This now,
is a steal, which is why we bought it.
what do they go for on average? Like 68 to 70?
I think it was 7,000 something. I don't know.
But, and I'm not sure what the HD goes for in this, but I know if you want the Titan Max, it's 7,000.
Okay.
So
price-wise, they're pretty
they're
apples
all
to
in
apples.
the same, yeah. If
But-
I were to buy another Titan,
Or the HD one of those is like $8,000.
yeah.
But so really, we got an end of the season sale on this and paid $6,000 even. So we actually paid less for the Bad Boy than we did the Toro.
And also, I'll say for a side-by-side comparison, yes, this has like 4 hours on it, but that's still like new. It's got like a little over 100 hours on it.
Right.
And we maintain
A little
them-
over 150.
or 150, yeah.
All right.
But-
Just, oh, you don't have the, oh, no, you do. So 4.7
4.7.
hours. Let's just verify this. Does this have to be on? No.
148.
Same thing. So, I mean,
And cutting quality, I would say they're about the same. Which to me, I love the Toro cut quality. So if that's my like mark,
yeah.
and this is right there, I would still, even between the Titan Max, which would be more like this, I would still choose the Bad Boy. And I'm saying that with 4.7 hours on this, just because of how this rides. If they're going to be the same if this is the same as a Titan Max, and they're the same price, but this has a suspension seat and the suspension in there, I'm going Bad Boy all day long. If they cut the same, they have the same motors, the same manufacturer, and the same transaxle like transmissions, I would buy the Bad Boy over the Toro now, hands down.
So what's the next mower you would buy?
I want to actually consider selling that and buying another one of these, like maybe right off, and then I want a demo, but I think as long as it works like they're supposed to, I think I'm definitely going to swap out the right stander for Bad Boy revolts.
So 2 sit-downs, 2 stand-ons.
Sit downs, 2 stand-ons.
All right.
All Bad Boy.
What do you think? Have you let Harvey drive it yet?
No. I think
Don't you dare. Don't you dare let him before me.
I think overall, if they had the same motors, they would go the same speed. Like that's kind
motors and
of
transmission.
well, yeah. I mean transmission. Yeah. Like
So then it comes down to the ride quality.
Yeah, and the things that I see over that, yeah, like you sit up higher, which is mainly because of the like 3-inch blocks for the suspension.
Yeah.
But that also makes it so that you're like, look how much more room there is in between that deck and the
Right.
frame.
Easier
And
to
then
keep
look at
clean.
this.
That clumps up in there.
That
It's
we
a
have
pain.
he mowed all day, like at Island Shores, and we did not clean once. This it gets packed all up in here, and that's why like it makes the clunk whenever you start.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's just always packed full of shit.
And we clean them out regularly. It's just,
It's just like this one over, like even the right, you have to get your hands in there and yank all that stuff out.
Yeah.
And it gets all packed up in here. The right, and that.
And again,
takes
we're
you out.
basing this, we're not basing Toro versus Bad Boy, we're basing these 2 models.
right.
But like I said, like the cut quality of that, and again, that is the lower grade Toro deck, so I'm sure a higher, you know, the nice Toro, what are they, the Iron Force or whatever the nicer Toro decks are, probably cuts even better than that.
Well, because you were also strongly considering grandstands.
Yeah. But again, so then it comes to the price point.
Right.
Like if anybody wonders why we're running these $7,000 mowers, it's because I don't care if you're telling me that, oh, you're going to get, you know, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years out of a commercial, full commercial. Well, these entry-level commercials, I can take these two $7,000 mowers and run 2 mowers. If I buy commercial, that's 1 mower. Right. I don't care if a commercial one cuts a little better or is a little faster. You're not going to tell me that I can't do more with 2 of these than I could one $14,000 mower.
So that's a good point. And that's, I think, good because on YouTube, you see either like kind of homeowners or you see the high-end guys, but we're kind of right in the middle, and I don't feel like you see that all that often.
Right.
So, all right, leave in the comments. What do you think we missed? What do you have questions on? What do you want to know about either of the mowers, the Toro Titan, the Bad Boy Maverick? What are your thoughts?
So far, I'm loving this one. And I don't know if I pointed out, when I keep saying suspension, it is 4-point suspension. It's not just the rubber blocks in the back. The rear transmissions are actually pivoted and have rubber blocks, so it's a 4-point suspension.
Okay.
I mean, hey, Ferris guys, I know it ain't no Ferris, but the concept of a smooth ride is there.
Right.
And I like it so far. I mean, like I said, for 4.7 hours for me to say I like this one more than that one already, and I loved that one.
Right, right.
I never had, and still no shade, I would buy one of those tomorrow if this didn't exist, or if we didn't have Bad Boy dealers around. We, not only is there Bad Boy dealers coming into our area, but there's literally one 15 minutes from our house. So if I need service, I have a Bad Boy dealer right there.
Right.
Whereas Toro, I'm driving 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So.
Well, all right, enough talk, enough playing. Time to head to the next account. All right, y'all, you heard it. Joe's leaning towards the Bad Boy more than the Toro, and that honestly kind of blows my mind. All summer, if you've been watching, we've been trying to educate ourselves and research and see which brand, as we buy more and add to our fleet for next year, which way we're gonna go. And I mean, right now it's looking orange. I have not drove the Bad Boy yet, so I'm thinking I'm gonna steal it on this next account, and then we'll get my perspective. So let's go. All right, we're gonna switch roles.
He's videoing and
I'm gonna try the Bad Boy, so they're arguing over who is videoing.
I get paid to mow. I don't get paid to record. I get paid to do whatever I do. Billy just doesn't get paid.
So are you recording? I'll just do just like one section. I just want to try it. like the Bad Boy a lot. There is one difference for me that I noticed, and I'm sure after a couple times running it, it's just an operator thing, but the controls, it's not that they're hard, or stiff isn't really the word, but to push and pull, to, you know, go forward and go backwards, it takes a little bit. I mean, I have no arm strength, but it takes like a little bit more. The Toro is just so simple and easy, and the Bad Boy is just like a little, I gotta give it a little bit of but like I said, operating it a couple times, I'm sure it just comes second nature, and it's just different than the Toro. But I think I will say it, I think I would sell the Toro to have another one of these. All right, y'all, it's been fun, but today is a half day for me. They're gonna finish trimming, and our littlest guy, Bentley, he has basketball training. So we're gonna finish up this account. Ooh, I just weeded, I got some dirt on me. We're gonna finish up this account and then head back home, drop me off, and the boys are gonna keep going. So that's gonna be a wrap. I guess we should probably let Harvey try the Bad Boy. Joe and I love it. I guess it's time to get his opinion. So stick around for the next video, and we'll see if Harvey loves it just as much as we do. So we'll see you then. We'll see you next time. Have fun. Take care. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't, please do leave a comment. See you next time. Bye, y'all.